Hey everyone, I'm back today with a little roundup video for the year. We're dangerously close to the end of the year right now, and I thought I would share some tips and tricks I figured out over the last year or so. These are just some of the things that I have that I'm going to show you how to do things with. They're mostly to do with hair care, skincare, beauty, and that kind of thing. Obviously, that's what my channel is all about. How to use some everyday items in a different way, I would say. The first one isn't so much a trick as I discovered the genius of this liquid African black soap. This is the Alafia brand. You can get a lot of liquid African black soaps online and things like that. You can even make your own out of the solid versions by adding some water, and it just like kind of turns mushy and then it starts to disintegrate. This product on the back says you can use it as a facial cleanser, a body wash, a shampoo, hand soap, shaving soap, general household cleaner. I was using this exclusively as a facial cleanser, and then when I ran out of body wash, I used it as a body wash. But this is an amazing clarifying shampoo. I had a separate clarifying shampoo from Herbal Essences, which is no good, and that wasn't working. There was more buildup than ever. I used this, and this was amazing, and it's natural too. So that's my tip. It's not really a trick because it straight up tells you that's an all-in-one. I never use those all-in-ones. Like when they say you can use it as a shampoo, I never use it because my hair is a special snowflake, and it needs proper care and all that stuff. But no, this stuff works. I highly recommend it as a clarifying shampoo, and all the other things, facial cleanser definitely. So it's such a multi-purpose product. I picked this up at Marshall's for $6 only. 16 ounces for $6. Another trick is to do with lip balm. So sometimes I'll give myself a paper cut or just suddenly start have really dry skin and start bleeding or something, and I won't have any sort of Neosporin or anything like that nearby. In fact, I don't really not like Neosporin because I think it contains parabens in it, so I don't like using that so much. My actual favorite sealant slash antibacterial product to use is actually honey, because honey will seal off the wound and then also have some antibacterial properties to it, and then I slap a band-aid on top of that. So that's actually a tip slash trick. But if you are out and about and you don't have that kind of thing, if it's not like gushing blood or anything, if it's just a small little cut or just a little like chapped dry skin, obviously that's what chapstick was made for, duh, Maxine. I have been putting lip balm on it. If I get a little paper cut and I want it to stop bleeding or just want to soothe it, I will slap some lip balm on it. Be careful though, because I mean obviously a pot of lip balm probably isn't the most hygienic thing to slap on a newly opened wound. So be careful. Maybe wipe off the top layer if you're using a stick lip balm. I actually prefer using a stick lip balm over one of these because these are terribly unhygienic. But use it as a salve, basically, a lip balm salve. Moving on to honey. I already told you my trick for honey just now, but I have another trick for honey. So you know how when you get to the end of a bottle of honey, it always crystallizes. There's nothing you can seem to do to stop it from happening, so you end up wasting like a whole heap of the jar or bottle of honey, and it just happens every single time. When it crystallizes, I'm gonna open it up and hope it doesn't drip everywhere. Yeah, when you get this stuff right here, this, I will either leave it in here or put it in a little jar, and I will use it as a lip scrub. You don't even have to do anything. You can add flavorings or whatever you want, but it is crystallized and it's got chunks of sugar in it. It's natural, it tastes good, and it works. It works just as well as a lip scrub. And if you already have one of these, you're saving money because you're not throwing this out in the garbage. You can probably use it as a body scrub as well. Honey is an antibacterial, so it basically is good forever. Another tip I have, which I'm not going to show you, but if you have peppermint oil on hand, rodents and mosquitoes, I don't think like the scent of peppermint oil. So what I've been doing is mixing it with either water or rubbing alcohol, and then I will spray it on wherever I need to combat whatever little creatures you might be battling. At night, sometimes mosquitoes will come out and start buzzing in my ear. I'll just spritz my face with it. It's kind of potent, so I wouldn't recommend it if you have sensitive skin, or definitely do not open your eyes when you're spraying it on your face. But I'll spritz some peppermint water on my face, and then the mosquitoes stay away from me. And this trick I recently invented. I don't know if other people do this, but I was at Sephora one day and I saw that Way, that hair care line, which I love the scent of, but it's just so expensive. I don't know if I'll ever bring myself to buy any of their products. I saw that they had the foam dry shampoo, and I tried it out in store. I thought it was very interesting because you like pump it out into your palm and then you mix it and then you kind of like massage your hair with it. I thought it was most interesting, but I am cheap and I have this Herbal Essences Naked Dry Shampoo. I've been using this like by, you know, the standard way, shaking it and spraying it in everywhere. But I tried it out the other day by spraying it directly into my hand, rubbing it together, and then putting it in the spots that I really wanted it to be. I like that so much better. I feel like you have way more control over how it applies, and then you can really massage it in a lot better, because sometimes when you spray this in, it just gets stuck in your hair and instead of the scalp and things like that. And then of course, probably everyone except for me knew about this before 2017, but washing my makeup brushes. I have only this year discovered that mixing 1 part oil with 1 part dishwashing liquid or soap liquid is the best way to wash your makeup brushes. It not only doesn't dry them out, but it also clears it out. And you know, oil attracts oil, so if you have any oil in your makeup brushes, it really pulls it out of the brush, and then the soap washes it away, and it's soft and it smells good and it's clean. 1 part oil, 1 part liquid soap you have. Even shampoo would probably work. But the more organic, the better, I would say. Those were my tips and tricks that I learned from this past year. If you know of any quick and simple tricks, let us know down below so we can share with everyone. And I hope this video was helpful and entertaining to you. Thanks for watching and for subscribing as always. I will see you next time. And oh my gosh, next time it's gonna be Christmas Eve.